How did you save someone from getting scammed by the oldest trick in the book? I pulled up to my mom's house on a Saturday afternoon with absolutely no plan except food and seeing her face. The AC repair van in the driveway stopped me before I even cut the engine. White, generic, no logo. Just the words HVAC services printed on the door in a font that looked like someone had found it on their first day using Word. I sat in the car for a second. My mom hadn't mentioned anything about her AC. It was November. I walked through the front door and found a man in a blue uniform crouched next to the living room vent. He had a tablet, a clipboard, and a very specific energy. The kind where a person is performing competence rather than having it. My mom was sitting on the couch nodding at everything he said. He stood up when he saw me and introduced himself as a technician from the regional service center. I asked him what the issue was. He said the compressor coil was showing signs of particulate buildup along the secondary return line. I asked him which one. He pointed at the vent cover. I'm an HVAC contractor. I have been for 11 years. I crouched down, looked at the vent, and stood back up. I told him the system was a heat pump with no secondary return line because residential split systems don't work that way. He said mine was a different configuration. I asked him what brand the air handler was. He looked at his tablet. He looked at his clipboard. He said he'd have to check with his team. I told him it was on the unit itself in the utility closet and he was welcome to go read it. He did not go read it. My mom asked if something was wrong. I told her to give me 1 second and walked him to the front door. Outside, I asked him flat out what he was actually selling. He dropped the tablet to his side. He said the service call was $89 and any repairs would be quoted after the diagnostic. I told him the diagnostic he performed was looking at a vent cover for 4 minutes and making up a term. He said he'd waive the fee and walk to his van. Inside, I sat down with my mom and asked how long this had been going on. She said it was just the AC guy. I asked about the water filtration company from 2 weeks ago. She paused. I asked about the home warranty renewal call she'd mentioned to my aunt in March. She got up and came back with a folder. The folder had 11 receipts in it. Different companies, different services, different amounts. $65 here, $120 there, one for $340 from a company whose phone number was no longer in service. All of it over 9 months. All of it nothing. I called my cousin Jerome, who does fraud recovery work, and had him on the phone before she finished making coffee. He pulled 2 of the company names in under 10 minutes. Both flat. Both connected to the same registered address in a state neither of them operated in. My mom sat at the kitchen table looking at the folder like she was seeing it for the first time. Jerome got her on a watch list that afternoon. She got a call 3 days later from a water heater inspector. And when she said she'd need to check with her son first, the line went dead in 4 seconds flat.